Is there economy of scale for somebody who's looking for a full SASE architecture solution up front?
It can be. Everything is use case. There is no single, this is the absolute perfect design for everybody. It doesn't exist because 2 companies, 3 companies in the same vertical, of the same size, same target customer markets will have different requirements. So you can't even build a blueprint and say, that's my blueprint for recruitment, off we go. It's very much what are they trying to do that you can then help them to underpin. So it's a very difficult thing to sort of say, this type of customer needs all of it. I'd say any customer who has cloud-based services, which tends to be most of them, any customer who has workers who are working either remotely, fully, hybrid, or a kind of combination of everything in between. And I'd say anyone who has had network performance challenges or visibility challenges and wants to understand more about what's going on. The network used to be a kind of a fluffy cloud. There was no visibility. Everyone would blame it if the things were slow. One of the things SD-WAN does is gives you a lot more visibility. So you can then push it back and say, actually, the problem is that application delivery controller there, or this server, or whatever. So it gives you more certainty around how the network's performing. With the cloud security piece, what you're doing is you're creating centralized policy that you can apply globally. So it means that new users are very easy to onboard because they fall into a particular policy area. You can then push a client out to their laptop, or sometimes they're clientless, and that's them onboarded, that's them online. You know, there's no sort of delivering a box to their site, to their home office. There's no sort of enforced rigor around you must do that, and that. Literally a laptop and a phone to site, to them at home, and they can be online, and they can be on the corporate network, and they can access all the services, and they can be secured, and they can be policy managed. It gives you a lot of scale. It gives you a lot of the ability to create consistency. I mentioned earlier, consistency is the CISO's sort of holy grail. Building policies and applying everyone to those policies means if you get the policy right, you know that they're covered. And so it means you can focus more around making sure that the policies that you're putting in place map to strategically what you're trying to do, and also what kind of things you're trying to protect and how, without stymieing the innovation of the users at the same time. And then the network piece just underpins all of that and allows you to have more optimized connectivity to those applications and services.